Look at this flail of a swing. I have not seen Mookie Betts look this stupid in a long time. Goodbye.
See you attack Buster side.
It's intense. Yes! What is happening? Welcome to another pitcher video breakdown. My name is Nick Pollack, and today, I got to do it again. I'm so sorry, but he's going to go against Ohtani, and it's like the most fun thing ever. It's crazy. This series is so good. The Dodgers are also going to the Yankee Stadium now. That's going to be so good. And let's just watch Paul Skenes just overwhelm the Dodgers a ton, and then maybe Ohtani gets some revenge. We'll see. So, 101. What's up, Betts? There's 101. And what do we got more? Yeah, why not 101? And man, gosh, you don't see that. You don't see Mookie Betts see the same pitch twice, and then the second time seeing it fail. And before I even get to this, I just want to remind everybody, Skenes, you should look up what he throws. Okay, we have these amazing player pages. Our game logs are as unreal as anyone else. Look at this. You can sort by individual pitch. You go up to that filter and you say, what about this fastball? What about this sweeper? What about this? I believe we call it a splitter on ours, but it's a splinker. Yeah, you can see all its information by game inside of the pitcherlist.com/player/Paul Skenes. They're amazing. Our player pages are amazing. But here it is 0-2. And of course, he's going to throw a heater again, which is upstairs, right? And his butt's going to swing? No, because he's Mookie Betts. The thing is, he's probably expecting a splinker or another heater. And oh my gosh, this is insane. Oh man, you do not see Mookie Betts swing at this pitch. You just don't. Mookie Betts is so disciplined and he makes contact. Look how off he is. Look at this flail of a swing. I have not seen Mookie Betts look this stupid in a long time. We've got this guy. You might know him. It's Shohei Ohtani. And remember yesterday, the first pitch was from Jared Jones was a slider, right? We saw a slider down, and you can go check out that video, by the way. Jared Jones going against Shohei Ohtani. Unbelievable time. Like a super, super fun time. He threw a slider first pitch to him. So what does Skenes throw? 101. Beats him. So it's Ohtani. Skenes, what are you going to do? Going to throw another one. 100 pinpointed. This is unbelievable. Like, this is the fun of baseball. Oh my gosh, this is so hard. No one's going to hit this. Like, you're stepping up to the challenge, Paul Skenes, to throw perfect pitches. 0-2. Are you going to challenge him again, or are you going to go secondary pitch? 101. Unreal. And yeah, he threw it more in the outer half than the inner half. Generally, like that location 0-2 with the fastball isn't ideal, but when it's 101 and you're super aware about this and turning quickly on it, he just got overmatched, Ohtani. He wasn't ready. Wow. Okay, so Freddie Freeman now. And he tried to do the splinker right, because you're Freddie Freeman. Freddie Freeman is stupid good. One of the hardest at bats in baseball. I was talking to an organization about game plans with their pitchers. And they said, yeah, but what do you do against Freddie Freeman? Like, you can't do that against him, right? And I'm like, yeah, because it's Freddie Freeman. Like, you throw everything I'm saying out the door. I'm talking about it for like 90% of the time. But Freddie Freeman, what are you going to do? So what does Skenes do? He throws a splitter outside, right? Which makes sense. If Freeman's going to be aggressive, let's go after that. Let's give him something different than the fastball they might be ready for. Hopefully the movement that he isn't familiar with is going to mess him up, right? Because Freddie Freeman has one of the fastest short swings in baseball. There's a really good Enosaurus article about it, about bat swing rates that we've seen on The Athletic. And he showcases that Freddie Freeman has one of the shorter swings. It's under 7 feet, I think it is, of a swing. And it's one of the fastest ones under 7 feet, or actually under 6.8. So that means he's able to get to faster pitches, right? And 101 down, that's such a gift. That's such a nice gift. At 101, Freeman's like, nah, I'm good. And to beat Freddie Freeman, you got to get gifts. You got to get little things. So 101, what do you follow that with? You're trying to do 100 away. You miss because, of course, you're on the plate. It's 2-1. Do you throw a splinker again? You do. And that take is so nice. Man, that is such a good take from Freddie Freeman. What it also tells me is that Freddie Freeman right now is seeing that, okay, anything that's low with the fastball, or just anything starting low, I'm just going to say either that's a called strike and you get that, Skenes, or it's going to be the splinker that falls. Because this is a fastball over the plate middle at 2-1, where you generally think in a fastball count, and then he lets it go down out of the zone. Unbelievable here from Freddie Freeman that he took that one. That is such a good professional take. 3-1 pitch coming. And he gets a fastball inside at 101. Freddie Freeman goes after this one, 101. I understand it. He's looking for a fastball at this point. He thinks that it's maybe inside, outside. He identifies as his fastball and goes after it. Not a bad place to swing at one. But unfortunately for him, it turns into a flyout. And I actually want to return to just these three batters again for Paul Skenes. And I'm going to show you also one against Andy Pages later that just bothers me up the wall. Here we are, back in the third inning. We're going to be looking at the top of the order coming up soon. Of course, we have a first batter, 98, whatever, easy, Pages. This is not the Pages at bat I want to talk about, though. This is fastball, 98, 98. And with that velocity, he throws the sweeper. Pages is on it. He's so on that one. Look, I mean, look at him follow this. This is a showcase of like, no. I see this. Look at the falling over. Like, no, I'm here. I'm leaning out with it. That means you can probably upright him with a fastball after, even though you just threw fastballs inside. He expected that slow ball, right? So then he actually gets a fastball he likes, though, away. And this is the old rule of thumb that I think Skenes could have maybe benefited from. But at the same time, it's really hard to know what batters are going to do. So here's the situation. It's an 0-2 count. Skenes has just gone 2 fastballs inside. Traditionally, in your 2-strike count, first one is going to be a secondary pitch. After throwing 2 fastballs as well, you want to show something new. And oftentimes you can get guys fishing because they just keep thinking it's going to be the same thing that beat them to get to 0-2. But Andy Paz is smart. He follows this, right? He looks at that sweeper and says, no, I'm not going to chase this. If he thinks it's going to be a fastball, I mean, this thing starts here and goes away. If you're waiting for 100, there's no way that you're taking this 84. And the thing is, what normally batters do when you see a take like this, there's 2 ways to translate it. One, you can follow the body language, say like Andy Paz was on it, and then you can say, cool, that's their body language. They don't switch often. They stay with the one that they were in the previous one. However, more commonly at 0-2, the first pitch is a breaking ball, and because Paz said no to this, the pitcher goes to something else. They say, oh, that's not going to work. I got to go back to my bread and butter. So Andy Paz, after that, switches back to a fastball, and he gets one that he can hit. Now, it's down and away. It looks like it's a great spot. Down and away is actually one of the easier places to make contact when you have velocity. Why is that? Bat speed is faster when it's down. And B, it also gives you more time. The farther away the ball is, the later your swing can be to make contact. At least good contact closer to the barrel. When that swing timing is happening, the bat is still back, not flattened out yet. And that means you hit the barrel over here if it's away, and then you hit the handle if it's inside. So those factors combined allowed Andy Paz to get that hit. And that's props to him for making the right adjustments of the book of what pitchers do. And something to think about with Paul Skenes for the next at bat. So there's 100 past Chris Taylor because he's Chris Taylor. I mean, he used to be something, but now, oh man, the foul ball on the splinker. Unfortunate. 0-2, you got there just a fastball by him. Don't get cute. Oh, you did get cute. And a frozen. This is actually something that Skenes could work with. Because the thing is, he throws so hard that you will freeze so many guys with this. They will be locked in to anything upstairs you just take. It's not going to fall in. If it's a sweeper, it's always going to be down. If it's high up, that means out of the hand. No, that is a fastball. It's going to be too high up. That's a ball. But this was a breaker that fell down, and you can even see Chris Taylor just give up on this pitch completely. Nope. Done. We get back to the top of the lineup, and we get back to the fun. Oh, man, it's Mookie Betts. He's back for more. And look at that. He's still struggling against that breaking ball. He was trying to get free real estate. And it's actually he did because he got the foul ball here. He got to strike one. Mookie Betts. Okay, this is tough. I know. It's Paul Skenes. Fastball 100. Oh, man. Whew, man, gosh. 84. Like this velocity, 84 to this. Insane. I mean, that's just boom, boom. So now you get to 0-2. 0-2 here. Mookie Betts, what do you throw? Fastball again, same spot. You don't do this. This is what I call the Mookie Betts rule. The Mookie Betts rule is when you see him foul off, essentially one pitch, he will adjust to it. And Betts does a really good job here of finding the right timing of, hey, you know what? Maybe I'm not going to necessarily crush this pitch and sell out for it, but I won't let you beat me on it. So it kind of tells me, okay, Skenes, you got to throw something different. You got to go fastball over here. You got to go splinker. You got to go sweeper twice in a row because he will take the first one. Let's see what we get. Maybe just blow by a fastball. Oh, that's a splinker inside. No, I'm talking about swing speed as fast as over here. He's timed up for the fastball and it's going to be there for the splinker. He's not going to swing over it because he just fouled off two of those fastballs. This is not where he wants it either. I think he wants this more away. No, there actually are saying going here, but this is getting too high for him to get on top. He maybe wanted it down here. I don't think that was going to work because of the foul balls that Betts had on the 2 fastballs. So he goes with a breaking ball again, and he gets him. And really, that's 0 for 3 for Betts against that sweeper. I mean, that's the one that really messed him up, right? The timing was assessed for the splinker, really, so that the sweeper messed him up. And good stuff there. He executed a good pitch. He got Betts. Now here's Shohei Ohtani. I don't think Ohtani wants to get beat by a fastball this time around. Oh, a pitch on its way. Fastball up. Oh my gosh, he gets beat. 4 pitches from Skenes, 4 whiffs from Shohei Ohtani, right? Wow. I mean, that's also just such a perfect pitch. Okay. All right. I mean, Ohtani, you got to be thinking about that. If I'm Paul Skenes, I'm throwing a splinker right now. I mean, this is just so on his mind. And I think that's the actual traditional changeup, right? This is a different pitch. This is not the sweeper. This is not the splinker. This is 87. This is me just reading it right now. The movement on this out of the hand, it has a little bit of that fade this way. I think it's just a traditional like circle change. And I totally get this. The splinker is too close at times to the 4-seamer, which means that you get foul balls sometimes on it. Sometimes guys can like be in that middle ground, kind of like how Betts was, and be able to make it work. Also because Ohtani's behind on the 4-seamer, right? There's more thought of like, if he's still behind and you're throwing this, then he's actually gonna be timed at 95 for the splinker. So you go to 87. I totally get it. The thing is, I don't really seen Skenes execute it. So now you just gave him a freebie. That was an easy take all the way through. So he just missed with that slow ball away at 1-1. Are you going to stay slow or are you going to stay hard? If you're Ohtani, you're thinking this is going to be a hard one now. And I love this from Skenes. He actually tries, I think this is a harder slider. It could be that changeup again. Whatever it is, he tugs it. But what I'm saying is 88 again, slower velocity. I dig that. I actually dig that he's trying to do it. And the way that Ohtani gets out of the way pretty much tells me that he really thinks this is a hard pitch coming in, and it's not. It's probably the changeup that drops down that way as well. So 2-1, fine. It really does say that you're going fastball at this point. And this is a scary one. Ohtani goes fishing at 2-1. Why does he go fishing for this? It's out of the zone. It's a 2-1 count. Because he really does believe it's going to be a fastball and believes he can hit it. Right? He's selling out for it. And actually, I think Skenes got lucky that he didn't throw something more in the zone, because I think Ohtani would have crushed that. This was out of the zone. He was still fishing. Honestly, that was the right call. So at 2-2, you see him whiff at that. You just kind of want to throw that same thing again, don't you? Oh, and he gets him inside. And I think Ohtani was thinking off speed. I think Ohtani was thinking this would be the splinker time, because that would be the perfect splinker time to do it, especially in 2-strike count. And this is inside. You can see how Ohtani reacts. It's a little bit later than you think. He goes in and out. Oh my gosh, right? Oh, man. So now 3-2. What has been the pitch that Skenes has gone Shohei Ohtani on? It's 5 whiffs so far this game. Let's just get one more, right? Let's go with 100 mile per hour heat, and well, this is what happens. Oh my gosh. Look, that's baseball, right? You can fail 5 times as a hitter, but you keep trying. And look, right now, you're 1 for 2 in the books with a home run and 2 RBI, right? I mean, Skenes threw it a little too low. This is what I was saying with the 99 mile per hour pitch. I know it's 3-2, but this is, I mean, yes, is Ohtani followed by Freeman? You want to get him out? It's like the Mookie Betts rule. I think you've gotten away with the fastball, and we were so precise. It was over here, it was over here, it was over here, it was over here. And yes, the first one over here, but this one, that's there. And he gets it. Ooh, that is so fun. All right, last one here. Last one. We've got a sweeper for a called strike. This one is up against Freddie Freeman. This is a tough at-bat too, of course, Freddie Freeman, right? And we see another slide. Oh, man. He is not really expecting the sweeper whatsoever, right? It's actually tighter at 88 as well. I think this actually might be a traditional slider. I don't want to throw this again if I'm Skenes at this point, right? And you have to also think that Skenes is thinking, I just don't want to go for heat with Freeman whatsoever. So you might see the splinker at this point. I think that's what Freeman is thinking. And yep, he throws it, misses. It's another slider actually, tries to go back door. Throws fastball down the middle, 100. Freeman's, man, this is a 1-2 count. And you see a massive, massive swing chance. There's no way that Freeman is just taking this pitch. Just too late on it. He's obviously timed for slower than 100. But man, Freeman's like, oh, I wish I had one back. So where do you go now? I mean, Freeman's just showing that he's not quite on the fastball by missing that one. He's looking for off speed. So I kind of would want to do another fastball, right? Oh, and he does a little backdoor thing. And here's the thing about this pitch. This is obviously not a good pitch, and it's not really a good pitch to swing at. But Freeman knew it was coming. Freeman was timed for something slow. And honestly, we've seen a lot of guys make good contact and also get base hits on this. And I think Freeman's just trying to poke this into left field effectively and let it drop. He just gets a little too much on it. He's not trying to get this over the head, I don't really think. I think he's just trying to doink it. And you get it out. And that's one of the things of like too big brain of Freeman. But I also imagine like this is kind of more of a hanging pitch than we normally see from Paul Skenes, and he took a chance on that. So remember, I hinted at this before. This is Andy Pages going against Paul Skenes. This is the 5th inning now. 2 earned runs on the board. The only thing is the home run. That's the only damage that Skenes is allowed. And they're also up by a lot, but still, this is, hey, Skenes, all right, let's go. 5 innings. Let's get through this. Steal the win. 2 earned runs. Nice ERA, 3.6 and that, all that stuff, right? And if you remember that previous Pages at bat, fastballs were inside. Then you had the take on the sweeper away, and then the fastball down away, right? So here's the first pitch of this at bat, right? And it's the splinker. It's at 93, and once again, he's ahead of it. I actually believe that was the first thing he saw before, too, was a splinker. Now, he followed it up with the fastball the first time, and Paz is probably thinking, it's not going to be that again. He's not going to do the same sequence again. So Skenes gets a little cute. He sees that he's ahead with this. He's ahead of the splinker. He's going to try and get some free real estate. And this is what happens. It leaves the yard. Oh, man. And what's so frustrating about this is Skenes knows he can throw a fastball past Andy Pages. He knows he can do that. He doesn't have to throw this 0-1 sweeper for a called strike, right? He doesn't have to get that cheap free real estate. And the thing is, too, this one isn't good free real estate. Why is that? Because this starts as a strike over here, and Pages is already swinging. If it is a fastball. But he's actually timed for the slower stuff. And Paz probably thinks it's not going to be a fastball, right? It's going to be something slower. And because it's so hittable, it's like leaning into the bat. Like, it matches it so well here. You know, he just goes out, bends over, and just gets the barrel on the ball. It's gone. And that's the one, actually, I think that Skenes is going to remember more. Yeah, the Ohtani home run, all that kind of stuff, that's fun and adrenaline. But this is the one he's like, oh, man, why did I do that? It's a long one today, but I can hear a knock at the door. Who is it? All right, we're going to go to Aaron Nola, and this inning ends on something that we haven't seen quite yet. I wonder if you can figure out what it is. Take a guess right now how this inning ends. This is Aaron Nola, and if you don't know me, I say live every day like it's Nola Day. When Aaron Nola is cooking, it's amazing. That's a cutter first pitch, which is, by the way, something that he's been really adding a bit this year and last. And also, there's that. This is a high four-seamer. Why does Aaron Nola all of a sudden throw high four-seamers? Well, because he's really flat. And he has great extension. And all of a sudden you think, wait a second, isn't that what you really like? And guys, yes! This four-seamer performs really well upstairs, and they can do sinkers for called strikes underneath it. It has worked out really well for him this year. You love to see it. 1-1 pitch coming. There's another high four-seamer. He's just not right at the top, and he's not getting the gets. Fine. There's another cutter. Free real estate. Honestly, like, this cutter is such a huge strike pitch to him, where guys are not just sitting on fastballs with him now. It's not just fastball curve. Having that cutter is a huge deal, and you probably will see the curveball now. It's got to be, right? You got to throw the boy. Yeah, that's the moneymaker. That curveball is so consistently down, too plain. It's just so vicious. It's one of the best CSW pitches every single year. And 3-2, you're going to throw it again, aren't you? Yep. Oh, just barely got it. I honestly throw another because he can't hit this thing. Oh, no, you throw a high fastball. And there you go. That's why the high four-seamer works. He gets whiffs on this. It's flat. Oh, good job, Aaron Nola. I love you so much. 95, throw 95 too, by the way. Aaron Nola has been like 92, 93 or so, 92. And turn it up to 95. That's some good Nola. That's beautiful. Nice, some jazz. Okay, 94 down, misses with that one that looks like a sinker, I would say, because he's not trying to get this one up. Look where the glove is. No, he's trying to do four-seamer down away. Okay, maybe that's just the rule on Hoskins. They know the guy. Yeah, fastball again missing. That's unfortunate. Probably the cutter now to get a strike. No, he comes back with that four-seamer down away. Finally nails it. Good job, because Aaron Nola does that, and he's a good command guy. 2-1 pitch coming. Another one. Wow, a sinker coming back over. So this is after 3 four-seamers. This is actually a sinker that starts out here. Looks like it's another four seamer that's missing. Looks exactly like everything else, but then that one zooms back over. And that's why he gets it. And by the way, this entire at-bat is brought to you by the bottom left corner. Hi, bottom left corner. Thank you so much for joining us today. Just all over here. Nothing has been here, right? So now you got him leaning. You could probably beat him with a four-seamer upstairs if you want. Or you can just make him lean even more with like a cutter or a curveball. Curveball, you have him leaning. He's still leaning. Fastball up. Let's go. Please do that. Oh, just get him on a stupid curveball. Oh my gosh. A stupid swing. Not a stupid curveball. That's just, you feel stupid for swinging at this curveball. But he just thinks it's a fastball coming back. He just thinks it's going to be this from over here. And it's just, nope. There's so much drop on this pitch. It's wild. Oh, it's such a filthy offering. So, here we go. Frelick is up. There's a fastball upstairs. And that's the thing, too. Because it's flat, you are going to get a good number of pop-ups on this. It's pretty cool. The timing is going to be worse. So you're going to be later on it. If you're later on it, you pop it up. There's a curveball, which works both sides, by the way. Lefties and righties. It's wonderful. Boom. There it is. And here's the thing. It's 1-2 now. 1-2. And guess what? That's it. That's all you get. That's it. What happened? Automatic strike. He got the strikeout on automatic strike. Pitch clock violation on the batter. That's it. That's Aaron Nola. He's best. It's an even year, so he obviously has a better ERA. But no, Aaron Nola throwing the cutter effectively, throwing the four-seamer up and down with the sinker, and of course his moneymaker's curveball is what makes him amazing. He's the best. You should feel great about it. And make sure you subscribe and like. Tell me who you want to watch next, because of course this is the most fun thing ever, and I hope you enjoy these videos. But that is it. So my name is Nick Pollack, and get out of here.